This is my second recording on my Sony Walkman. I reviewed my last recording. You can't hear the call very well. I mean, the creatures don't do their calls a lot, so they hunt in groups very rarely, which is kind of odd considering how willing they seem to be to work together. They don't work together a lot, it seems. So yeah, I don't know how to explain that part. I'm not a scientist. But if I could explain the sound, I guess it would be something between like a kind of screech that that you would have to kind of do a deep inhale while closing your throat. It's very hard to describe how to do it. But it is very loud and screechy and no voice behind it, because it is strictly air based. Yes, voices can be air based, but what I mean is they are letting the screech rough up against their vocal cords. I don't know how to explain it. It's very hard to describe. They will often hunt alone, but they can hunt in groups, for more food all around, I guess. Sometimes if they're not hungry, they'll probably knock out. Well, I've seen it before. At least there are TV stations still around to keep, these some sort of entertainment on board to help kind of keep our minds off of these things for a little bit, even if it's only for a little bit. What is it? It is... Alright, I'm looking at the calendar right now. January, March, April. Yeah, it's April. The last session was April 20th. Today is April 23rd. Yeah, April 23rd. Yeah. It is nice to see that it is a calm night. You'd think these would be rare, but you could probably get a whole week of just calm noise. A lot of the hunting cycles tend to be very matching. They all hunt at the same time, all the creatures. So, sometimes you could get maybe a whole week off while not worrying about the creatures, which is nice. It definitely helps with my son's fear. Yeah, looking at all the cameras, everything seems to be fine. I heard the scientists were bringing in a new creatures for the lab things too. Watch their behaviors, because on April 12th they let them, one of the scientists, Jonathan Wells, was it? It was either Jonathan Wells or Jonathan West. No, yeah, it was Jonathan West. There was an incident where he had let one out, but Yeah, hell if I know what's going on. But yeah. I finally got to see a therapist. Just this morning. Um, it actually felt nice to finally talk to someone about my feelings for once. I mean, I used to talk to my dad about it all the time when I was young. We're kind of parenting, I know, back in, you know, back in my day. I never understood that phrase, I guess. I mean, yeah, we can have it harder when we were children, but, you know, when I was young, my dad was a really open guy, I guess. He was probably one of the rarest parents you could find back when I was a kid. I mean, growing up in the 70s was a wild time with all the weird hippie stuff. But, I mean, my dad, hell, my dad might have been one of them, I don't know. He seemed really keen on being in touch with your emotions. Hey, nice guy. Still alive today. He's doing pretty well. Anyways, that'll be it for today, I guess. See ya.